From News Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
Good Saturday morning to you. I am out in Boise today. We're at the Franklin and Orchard location of Fred Meyer for the Stuff the Bus event. It's an event where we come together as a community and people donate toys so that families with kids in need this holiday season can make sure they have some toys over the holidays. So we just saw some donations go into the bus, and the whole point of the event today is that we fill this bus with donations that will be distributed across the holidays. And we just saw some of those donations go in there, which is great. So now let's change gears a little bit and we'll talk about your weather. Let's take a different view of 4 different spots across the area. You can see lots of blue skies in those pictures, but definitely some cold temperatures with that. And along with those cold temperatures, we're going to get some moisture mixed in, which is going to be some snow. So now let's look at the weather setup, if you will, for our big picture for the weather pattern. So you can see a high pressure center is still dominant over our region, but that's going to change because a low pressure center is going to continue to dip in the late and overnight hours into Sunday, and that's going to pump moisture directly into our area. Then that low pressure moves off as we go into Monday, but that does mean some snow for us. So now let's look at how that moisture kind of plays out with our model data. You can see the clouds start to increase around 11:30 in the night tonight, and then as we go into the early morning and afternoon hours tomorrow, we start to see that snow move in. Then we kind of see more of a scattered pattern as we go into the late afternoon hours. So how much snow are we talking about? Well, for mountain locations, we're going to be seeing anywhere between 3 to 6 inches, and some of those valley locations could be 1 to 3 inches, but we could see a little bit of the higher side on the western edge of the state, and that's why there's a winter weather advisory in place right now for those western edges. Now let's go back to temperatures. We talked about the snow, but immediately for today, we're going to be dealing with some colder temperatures. So for the Magic Valley, definitely cold, and there will be some breezy conditions as well, making it feel even colder, and so we'll have that to contend with. And now if we go to the Central Mountains, again, definitely cold temperatures today, but we will warm up a little bit more than we did yesterday. Similarly for the West Central Mountains, you can see there's more sunshine in your view there. Now if we go over to valley locations, you can see those highs are going to be in the lower 30s for the high temperatures, and then portions of the lower Treasure Valley are going to be towards the higher 30s in some spots. But now if we look at your 7-day forecast, you can see that's all kind of coming into view, where today starts out cold, and then we will see the snow move in on Sunday, and it should taper off all the way into the early hours of Monday. We should see that snow taper off, but otherwise we have cold temperatures ahead for us.